بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضاه. إخوتي في الله، حفظكم الله. عندي سؤال، والسؤال طيب يا إخوة. السؤال في الدين طيب. I have a question, and asking questions in about religious affairs is طيب. يجدد الذهن. It makes you more aware. يرغب في الدين. It gives you desire to learn. نعم. نسيت السؤال. طيب، راح السؤال.
كان غالب جاهز على الأنصار.
طيب، طيب يا إخوتي في الله، النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: يا معاذ، أتدري ما حق الله على العباد وحق العباد على الله؟ The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked Mu'adh, do you know the rights Allah has over the servants and the servants has over Allah? فماذا قال؟ قال حق الله على العباد أن يعبدوه ولا يشركوا به شيئا. The rights that Allah has over the servants is that they worship Him and they don't associate partners with Him in worship. إلى آخر الحديث. تنال الحديث. طيب، لماذا سأله؟ Why he asked him in the form of a question? لماذا سأله؟ لماذا ما قال يا معاذ حق الله على العباد أن يعبدوه ولا يشركوا به شيئا? Why he just come out and say, Mu'adh, the rights Allah have over people is that they worship Him and that they don't worship other than Him. Why did he put it in the form of a su'al? Why is it in the form of a question? ايش الفائدة? What's the point? نعم يا معاذ. حتى يتنبه so he can pay attention. He could just be يا معاذ and this speaker to him, he's not paying attention. أما في هذا الحديث, in this hadith, الرسول قال يا معاذ قال لبيك يا رسول الله وسعديك فسكت ساعة. The Prophet called Mu'adh, he said, Labbaik, I answer you. The Prophet was quiet. He didn't say anything. He's riding behind the Prophet. Radif al-Nabi, al-Rahi. He's riding behind him. Then the Prophet called him again. Ya Mu'adh. Called him again. He said, Labbaik ya Rasulullah. Wasa'adaik. Prophet, he answered the Prophet's call. Prophet didn't answer. So now he's like, he's really paying attention. He's really paying attention. فهذا في كتاب الله وفي سنة نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم كثير. That's a lot. If we just gathered a book just on the questions, then if it's su'ali barakah, and the su'al is good, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون. Ask the people of knowledge if you don't know. أمرنا بالسؤال. He commanded us to ask. فالسؤال بركة. And the asking is good. والله سبحانه وتعالى يقول يستفتونك قل الله يفتيكم في الكلام. They're asking you, oh Muhammad, say Allah's going to answer them. Allah's going to answer them. Yani Allah's going to answer their questions to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين يسألونك عن المحيط ويسألونك عن الروح قل الروح من أمر ربي. Into all these different questions. والصحابة كانوا يسألون رسول الله. The companions used to ask the Prophet questions. طيب يا إخوتي في الله، اليوم نريد أن نترك وقتا للقرآن. we want to leave time for you all to review Quran after the lesson. We just want to take a half hour and leave a half hour. هو مهم. إن كثير منا لا نراجع ولا نحفظ. A lot of us, we don't read Quran. نعم. فما يحتاج الدرس أن يكون طويل. هذا الذهن ما يتحمل إلا 20 دقيقة 4 يعني نصف ساعة. أيها المدرس اسمع هذا. This brain here, it could only take 20 minutes. نعم. Half hour and really absorb everything that you're saying. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that's it. نعم. Then you have the time for review. نعم. That's good. Review, questions and answers. And one topic, just give them 20 minutes, 30 minutes. نعم. طيب نقرأ حديثا من كتابنا صفة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، وإن بقي وقت نأخذ من تفسير. في هذا الكتاب صفة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لشيخنا عبد الله الأرياني. This book is about the Prophet's description physically and his character. نعم. كيف كان خلقه، تصرفاته, how was his behavior, how did he act, how did he perform. نعم. So we're in the section of his conduct with his wife, نعم, with his wives. وما أحوجنا إلى معرفة ودراسة هذه. We're in dire need to know how the Prophet was with his wives. ومن أين لنا مثال? Where do we have examples from? Some homes never saw a father. I don't know my father. Some homes then seen the grandmother and the grandfather on both sides, and they see their mother and their father, and they see family. They see their brothers, their uncles married, and their brothers got married before them. The sisters got married before them. They know what family is. Some people, they never saw that. They don't know how to treat a wife. What do you do after family problems? What do you do? I don't even know the first thing you know. فعندنا الكتاب والسنة. نعم. يعلم اليتامى. نعم. نعم. To teach those that really didn't have family. To give a guide for them. How to be with your wife, how to be. Some of them saw how their father was with their mother, and they don't know. No, they don't know. ولا لوم عليهم. There's no blame on them. No. طيب نقرأ هذا الحديث. وأعجبني هذا الحديث يا إخوة أذكره. طيب قال حفظه الله وعن النعمان بن بشير رضي الله عنه قال استأذن أبو بكر رحمة الله عليه على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فسمع صوت عائشة رضي الله عنها عاليا. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, he sought permission to come into the Prophet's house. He knocked on the Prophet's door, and he came in the Prophet's house, and he hears Aisha's voice loud, speaking to the Prophet with a loud voice, screaming at him. Naam. Well, who's Abu Bakr? Well, who's Aisha? This is his daughter. His daughter is married to the Prophet. Naam. فلا تتعجب أن أهلك ترفع صوتها عليك أيها الملك. أنا أعرف أنت الملك البيت. نعم. أنت البطل. نعم. Don't be so surprised that your wife raised her voice on you. نعم. Don't be so surprised. قد فعلت الصالحات قبلها. Righteous women have done this too. People أصلح منك. People more righteous than you. People أحسن منك. Better than you. نعم. لا تتعجب. لا تأخذ شيء في صدرك. Don't take it personal. How are you going to speak to me like that? يا أخي عون عليك. ما نحب هذا. We don't like that you speak like that. لكن يقع. نعم. المرأة, if a woman's upset, كيف تعبر عن غضبها؟ تمسكك هكذا؟ ما تقدر. She can't grab you if she's upset. If your wife's upset, what, she gonna grab you? No, she can't do that. What's she gonna do? What she got? What's she gonna do to you? خليها اسمع. إذا عند هل واحد حق أن يغضب؟ له حق يزعل? Does somebody have the right to get upset if they was hurt, if they were angry? They have the right to get upset? Does your wife have the right to get upset with you? That's all right. She ain't like what you did. So she doesn't know how to express that. Sometimes she gets upset. Sometimes she doesn't speak to you. Sometimes she didn't get these. She didn't regulate it well yet. وأنت صابر طيب. You're that patient, that calm. Just you're so generous. أنت كريم. That it doesn't bother you. It doesn't. When your wife raised her voice, it doesn't take anything. And she didn't take anything away from you. She decreased herself. فقبل أن نواصل, before we continue, ما معنى الحلم؟ ما معنى حلم؟ what's حلم؟ الحليم. ما معنى حليم؟ الله تعالى هو الحليم. ما معنى حليم؟ قد درسنا هذا كثيرا. أولا نعم عفوا. الحلم لغة ما معنى حلم؟ What does it mean حلم linguistically? أحسنت يا عادل, أحسن الله إليك. And أنا means to take your time. فالنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لأسج عبد القيس إن فيك خصلتين يحبهما الله. اسمع إلى هذا. The Prophet said صلى الله عليه وسلم أسج عبد القيس, you have two characters about you. Allah loves them. Listen, when we hear that Allah loves them, Allah تخلقوا, get these things, grab it, own it. Shake yourself like it. When we hear that Allah loves this, and get it. الحلم والأنا وكأن الأنا مفسر للحلم. You have hilm and ana. Ana means to take your time, and it's explaining what hilm is. Hilm has different ta'arif, has different explanations where the ulama explain it, but it all shows delay. To take your time. It comes in the Quran, this word ana. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول من هو قانت آناء الليل ساجدا وقائما. As for the one who's obedient to Allah, آناء الليل, the hours of the night, is long time. Nothing quick about his ibadah at night. ليسوا سواء من أهل الكتاب أمة قائمة يتلون آيات الله آناء الليل. From the people of the book, there's a group, أمة قائمة, يعني مستقيمة. There's a righteous group that's upright. They read the book of Allah آناء الليل, the hours of the night. It takes a while. They're not quick, they're not hasty. Al-hilm here, Adam al-ajala, means not to be hasty. You really can't translate it. It means not to be hasty. هو خلاف الطيش. والطيش هو حركة, والطيش is to be reckless, thoughtless. That means يعني al-halim هو يفكر تماما. He thinks very well before he even makes a statement. هو يفكر جيدا قبل أن يغير ملامح وجهه. نعم. He thinks very well before he even changes the expression on his face. نعم. هذا عليك أن تملك. You have to control the expression on your face. If somebody says something, you can't go. You can't do that to your kids every time something happens. You can't do that to you can't do that to your mother. Oh, you know you have to end up with your mother. She says something, you can't go. You're gonna ask me again? No, you can't do that. I do. You gotta control that. Keep that in check. Nah, what do you think you are? Keep your facial expressions. So when you keep your facial expressions in check, like your foot is on the brake. Bridget got a brake. I'm sorry. And your foot is always on brake. You're like, all right, just take it easy. You inside, internally, من داخل أنزعنا. ولكن لا يعرفه إلا. السكتة you're controlling it. نعم. في عندي سؤال. الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية. They enter the hot fire. They give them water from a spring. تسقى من عين آنية. ما معنى آنية؟ يعني غلى وغلى حتى من شدة غاية الحرارة. It was been boiled and boiled and boiled a long time at the highest of heat. A long time. This is what ana means. This is what hil means. That you don't rush. Just take your time. Ain and aniya, it's been boiled so long. Nah. For now, when you understand that hil means to delay, take your time. Some of them say it means to delay the uquba. Ta'khir al-uquba. It means to delay the punishment for somebody. Perhaps they might recognize. Na'am. For a husband, he has to have hilm. So when he sees his wife do something, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't punish. He doesn't scream. He delays it. Maybe one day she's going to catch on. Like what? When it's his day off. When it's his day off, she's on the phone. Why? So she didn't even spend time. What if he broke her phone? You think she's going to sit down right next to him and say, you broke my phone. Now I'm going to give you my whole day. No, he has to be patient. This time he didn't get it. Next day off. The fourth day off, maybe she might catch on. You hafaz ala salama. You kept the peace in the house because your day off is great. She's going to catch on. She's your wife. Anta zawajtaha. You married her. You see somebody stranger in the street. So you're going to be patient. You're going to give a little hint. You're going to give a little hint. So she's going to be like, oh, subhanAllah. You know, my husband, he's so patient on me. I keep forgetting. Nah. That's one thing. That's it. It means ta'khir al-uquba. Na'am. Some of them say it's tarq al-intiqam. Na'am. To leave off revenge. Some of them say it's an yara معصية العصاة ومخالفة الأمر فلا يستفزه غضب. Nah. It's that you see the mistake, you see the sin, you see somebody doing something that's against the religion or doing that's wrong, and you don't get upset. You see it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to treat this in a better way. I'm gonna have to tackle this the right way. You just get upset. What you're doing, that's wrong. That's what everybody else does. Nah. But you see it, and you're like, all right. I see what my son did. I see what my daughter did. I see what time she's coming up in the house. I see him sneaking up in the house. I see what he did. But you're going to handle it in a nice way. ومن صور الحلم أنا قد ذكرت هذا لكم. From the examples of حلم أنا أريد كل واحد يتخلص من هذا. أخرجه من نفسك. When everybody get this thing out of them, get rid of it. لا تلوم. Don't blame. Get that quality, get that thing out of your body. Don't blame. Why are you late? Why you didn't do that? Why the rights is like that? Why? خلص نفسك من هذا. Don't blame ahad. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. You feel like a butler, you feel like a man when you can blame your kids? Or you feel like you're the man when you, why that's not on. They should have a qara. Why is that? That's not straight. Why you always late? You always say that. Leave that way alone. Leave it alone. Take another way. Because you're Halim. You're Halim and Sabir. طيب نرجع إلى حديثنا. الآن Abu Bakr comes to the house and he hears Aisha screaming at the Prophet. عالية صوتها. Her voice is high, speaking to the Prophet. فلما دخل تناولها ليلطمها. تناولها. يعني ما في كلام. When Abu Bakr came in, he grabbed his daughter and he went to slap her. No speaking. Just immediately grabbed her up. Who you think you're talking to? This is the Prophet. فقال ألا أراكِ ترفعين صوتك على رسول الله. Do I see you raising your voice on the Messenger of Allah? ما قال على زوجك يعني حمله مقام النبوة. نعم. He didn't say you raising your voice on your husband. No, he said this is the messenger of Allah. You raise your voice on the messenger of Allah. نعم. فجعل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يحجزه. The Prophet started pushing him back. نعم. And coming in between Abu Bakr and her daughter, his wife. نعم. فخرج أبو بكر مغضبا. Abu Bakr got upset and he left upset. نعم. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم حين خرج أبو بكر كيف رأيتني أنقذتك من الرجل؟ يا الآن ما شاء الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. As Abu Bakr left, the Prophet said to Aisha, you see how I saved you from the man? قضى الرجل يعني كأنه غريب من هذا الغضب. نعم. You see how I saved you from the man? I saved you from that man. It's her father. He called him from that man. You see how I saved you from that man? You see it? See, I'm on your side. You see, you need to respect me more. He said it as a joke. فهذا هو الحلم. Now you take a serious situation and you flip it. Nah. Instead of saying that the food is always late, because the food was a little late today. You was a little busy. Like that. You said the same thing, but you said it like a joke. You know? Woo, I was so hungry, I almost forgot your name. You know, I was so hungry, I didn't even know where to go. I was so dizzy. Say it as a joke, like she was like, that you're not upset. You're not upset. Nah. You think that you just be quiet, but you're sitting up there upset like this. No, I'm all right. No, don't speak to me. I'm all right. I'm behind. Oh, she knows that you're upset. Anta Kareem. Anta Kareem. You're a generous. You're so good. It's your wife. You handle her mistakes, Emma. No, I got your back. Whatever. It's all right. It's all right. No. So the Prophet says to his wife, you see, you see how I saved you from the man? I saved you. He's about to slap her. Then listen. لو أنا أبو بكر ضربها في بيته كان شيء. أما ضربها أمام رسول الله يعني ما أذهب. نعم. If Abu Bakr like hit his daughter in his house, that's one thing. Imagine he hit her in front of the Messenger of Allah. That's like, Nah. So the Prophet sees that, he comes in and he's stopping him. Nah. قال فمكث أبو بكر أياما. The Abu Bakr stayed away days. He never came back to visit him. He's upset. Nah, he was upset. His daughter's speaking like that. When he goes to straighten it out, the Prophet stops him. ونأخذ هذا يا إخوة فائدة أن الرجل يؤدب ابنته. لا تفهم مني ضرب. أنا أقول تؤدب يعني يضرب. لا. لكن هذا شأنه. The father keeps his daughter in check. The father keeps his daughter in check. You don't just go defend his daughter. No matter what. No, that's my girl. No matter what. No matter what, that's my girl. I got to defend her. No, sometimes defend the husband. Until turi baraka fi zawajin. You want barakah and goodness in their marriage. So you have to understand. You the man, this is like your daughter, but I can't have it even up. Take the one that's married to your daughter like your son. Treat him like your son. He's not a stranger. Like, who are you? It's like this is your son. You're going to take care of him. You're going to visit him if he needs money. Anything that he needs. You're going to take care of him. He's going to have the highest respect for you. He's going to have the highest respect for you. فبعض الآباء أصلحهم الله يتعصبون مع بناتهم. Some fathers, they just take their daughter's side no matter what. The smallest problem, they bring her back home. They take the daughter from the man, bring her back home. If he divorced her, have the zawjatu. If he divorced her, that's his wife. He do what he wants to do as long as it's halal and tayyib. as long as it's طيب. ايش الطلاق هو حلال وحرام؟ من شرع الطلاق؟ الله شرع الطلاق. Do what you want. نعم. الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول يا أيها النبي إذا طلقتم النساء فطلقوهن لعدتهن وأحصوا العدة واتقوا الله ربكم لا تخرجوهن من بيوتهن ولا يخرجن. What do Jews like? If the woman gets divorced, don't take them out of their house and they don't leave the house. You can't take her back home because of talaq. You can't do that. خالفت دين الله على رأيك. نعم. ايش تريد بركة الآن؟ تريد بركة؟ أنت يعني أصلح من يعني طريقتك أصلح؟ لا. نعم. فاترك هذه العادات يا إخوة. اتركها. نعم. Leave off these old customs. You cannot, because somebody divorced your daughter, take her back. And then when you take her back, تكلفه زيادة مال, تأخذ البيت, تأخذ سيارته, take his money. He has to pay some more money to get his daughter back. هذا ظلم. هذا الظلم. سيسألك ربك من يحب من يرضى. Allah's going to ask you about that. You took that man's wife back to home from him, and you're going to charge him more money to get his daughter back, to get your wife back? No, you can't do that. Allah sayas'aluka ayyuhal ab. Na'am, Allah's going to ask you. Na'am. فلا تفعل هذه يا إخوة. نصيحة. Don't do that. أصلح بينهم. فمكث أبو بكر أيام. Abu Bakr stayed days. ثم استأذن على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فوجدهما قد اصطلحا. Abu Bakr came back after days and he came upon upon Aisha and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They made up. قد اصطلحا متحابون. They're loving one another. Everything is fine. Everything is smooth amongst them. نعم. فقال لهما جزاك الله خير أدخلاني في سلمكما كما أدخلتماني في حربكما. نعم. أنا قد فهمه كذلك. نعم. He said, let me join in your reconciliation just like you joined me in your war. Abu Bakr came back and said, can you join me? You know, he felt like he was pushed out. He got upset. He was like, this is my business. Go ahead. I got this. He got upset. Now that he's back, he wants to be with them in their ulfa, and their love, and their comfort, and يجلسون ويتآكلون ويتكلمون ويضحكون. He wants to sit with them and talk with them and eat with them and drink with them and laugh with them. نعم. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قد فعلنا. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, we've done it. We already done it. We entered you amongst us. نعم. فيا إخوتي في الله الأسحار لهم قيمة. اهتم بالأسحار. Your in-laws, the in-laws that when that family with you, they're married into your family, married your sister, married your daughter, married whoever. اهتموا بهم. Give them a lot of attention. نعم. وكذلك الزوج, the man, لابد أنه يهتم بأصحاره. نعم. فاتتني الكلمات. نعم. كلمة أصهار is general. عندنا الحمو وعندنا خطن. يا أم صالح أنت معي. قال أرأيت الحمو؟ قال حمو الموت. ما هو الأحماء؟ أقرباء الرجل. والختن أقرباء المرأة. كلهم يسمى أصهار. يا عادل أنت معي. The man, there's a man and a woman, they're married. Okay? The man's relatives are called hamu. When a man's relatives are called hamu. The woman's relatives are called khatan. But all of them, there's a general word for all of them, it's called ashar. When a man marries a woman, he's going to give extra concern to her relatives, her brother. Your wife, does she هي تحب أخوها أخاها؟ ما مجرد أباها. نعم. Your wife, she loves her brother. She has a couple of brothers. You want to ask her, how's your brother? How's Yasin? كيف يوسف? كيف أخوك صالح? How's Saleh? Just you asking about that, that's going to fall right here in her heart. كيف عمك? How's your uncle? When you see them, if one of them is sick, you're going to visit them. That's going to make your wife love you because she loves them. She loves her brother. Don't you come and say, no, your brother, he does this, he does that, his akhlaq is not good. She's going to say, أنا عارفه قبلك وأنا أحبه. I know my brother before you. I know his bad characters. I know more than you. But I love him. That's my brother. If you want to be with me, you can't say, listen, you with me or with your brothers. Don't do that to your wife. Don't give her an ultimatum. إما أنا أو إخوانك. لا. إخوان حواء. وأنت كذلك. يا إخوة أنتم معي. يا زعيم أنتم معنا. نعم. Don't do that to your wife. Your wife has sisters. They be on the phone with her. They preoccupy her from you. لكن لا تقل إما أخواتك وإما أنا. Either your sisters, either me. They were there before you. كانوا موجودون قبلك أنت المتأخر. You just came on the scene. She had brothers and sisters around before you even came. You're the last one around. You want all love to تريد المحبة كلها؟ ما يقع. فأيها الفطن. If you're really smart, you're going to give attention to your wife's family. Now, her father, her grandfather, her brother, whether you like him or not. Careful more. How's he doing? Is he okay? If you see him, you're going to give him the salams. نعم. اهتم بهذا الجانب. نعم. وهي كذلك. الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول الله خلق من الماء بشرا وجعلهم نسبا وصهرا. أنا أول آية ما قرأته جيدا. وهو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا. Allah created from water man. ما معنى water? And sperm. نعم. هو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا. From sperm, he made man. فجعله, he made man نسبا وصهرا. He made man nasab. Nasab means there's a father, there's a mother, there's a brother, there's a sister, there's an uncle, there's an aunt. I mean, when somebody comes into the life of this world, is it possible? Somebody comes into the life of the world, he comes in, he's an uncle. Is that possible? قد دخل هو عم. ما يحتاج أوراق. He doesn't have to fill out any papers. He comes into this world and he's a son. He comes in brother. He don't have to fill out papers and get the official stamp. Nah. He comes in uncle. She comes in sister. Comes in daughter. She comes in the world aunt. She comes in like that. She's an aunt already. إذا فهمنا هذا وجعلهم نسبا وصهرا. Listen. Allah made al-musahara, the in-laws, like this also. As soon as that marriage contract is over, هذا أمة حرمة. نعم. Yeah, I'm Abdullah. I'm tonight. As soon as that marriage contract is signed, your wife's mother's haram. You can never even marry her. You can enter upon her. It's ashar. Those are your brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law. It's on. And tahaqqaqat. From ashar, they're your family. They're your extended family. As soon as that marriage contract is up, bam! Just like somebody's born into the life of this world, and he's a brother, his sister, his daughter, whatever it is. Same thing with marriage. Like when you marry a woman, you're not just marrying that one woman like she came down off a tree like she's an apple. She's not an apple that fell off the tree. When your apple comes from the tree, you say, "What tree is this apple from?" Oh, you take the apple, you go. Nah. Tell you, this woman that here, she has brothers. She has a house. Isma, هي كانت تأكل وتشرب قبل أن جئت، ما هي معتمد عليك، ما هي تتخوف على طعام، لا تظن هذا. She was eating and drinking and living before you came around. She's not afraid of any food. لا تهددها تخوفها، إذا طلقتها تكون في الشارع لا تأكل. إيه والله يوسف تأكل وتشرب. Don't try to put no fear in her. If you divorce her, she's not gonna have a home and she's not gonna eat. She was living, eating, and drinking before you came around. دعنا وهذه التهديدات. وإن يتفرقا يغني الله كلا من سعته. يعني يا ربنا كريم. نعم. Allah says, and if they get separated, if they get a divorce, He's going to give each one. يغني الله كلا. كلا. Allah is going to give each one from His bounty. نعم. فأحيانا يا إخوة ما يتعايشان. يعني a husband and wife, they don't get along. You know. ولكن نعم يا أم علي.
تغير الأشياء. كان من أول لما تتزوج الحرمة تجي تخدم أمك تخدم أبوك. الآن تروح تدور بنية يقول لك أنا اشتري بنتي تخرج لحالها. ما اشتري تكون معك.
نعم تغير الأمور.
لا يعني عن كل الناس.
نعم.
يعني
ولكن يا إخوة اسمع. إذا نقول تغير النساء, the women have changed. تغير الرجال. الرجال تغيروا. The men تغيروا. الرجال صاروا طماعين. ولكن أنا أقول يا إخوة وسامحوني, إذا استقام الرجال استقام الدنيا كلها. نعم. If the men still be men, the whole world will be a man. Because the women تبعا له. The women, they follow the men. They need the men. نعم. And the children, everything will fall in line with the men. So we have to go further and further and look at this thing that's called manhood. What is it that makes a man a man? Is it his broad chest? Nah. Is it his Adam's apple? Is it his deep voice? Is it the looks that he built, the way he shake his head and he do those movements like that? That's what makes him a man? Nah. And he's honest. And no kareem. Nah. For where can you find the akhlaq of a man? For Islam. Best. Al-Mutakamila, the complete descriptions of a man and the complete descriptions of a woman, how she should be. Ain't enough to do it. Ain't a jarrah, ain't a jarrah. Where's the bookstore with the newspapers, the magazines that we could find this on? Where naqra? Ya Jamil. Where naqra? Where are we going to read to find out about ar-rujula, manhood? Dabbir ala YouTube. Look on YouTube. Look anywhere you want to find. Ma satajidu kama bayyanahu Allah. You're not going to find it like Allah and His Messenger explained it. طيب يا إخوة نكتفي بهذا القدر ونستفيد من هذا. That the fathers, we want to benefit the fathers, have to help keep the marriage together, the fathers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قال حكما من أهله وحكما من أهلها. لابد من إصلاح. Try to help their marriage out. ثم قبل أن أنسى الرجل والمرأة. If there's a problem between a man and his wife, الإشكال بين الرجل وامرأته, الرجل ما يشتكي إلى أبيها. هي فعلت كذا وقالت كذا وفعلت كذا وفعلت كذا. لا تخرجوا من خارج البيت. Don't take your problems outside the house and tell your wife's father everything she does. She did this and she did that and she did that. She said to me this. No, just work it out with your wife. Nah. فأنا أعرف رجل شكا إلى عمه إلى أبو زوجها حتى أبوها كره البنت من كثرة الشكوى. يا أخي أنت أفسدته. يريد يغصب أهله حتى كل واحد ضده علشان هي تميل وترجع. خلاص كسرتها. Nah. I know a man, he complained to his father-in-law so much. He complained and told his father-in-law everything that his daughter did, everything. So the father hated the daughter, just cut her off. Oh, what's the point? What you do? Like he wants to make it so hard for her that she just submit. Nah, well, I've said that. It didn't go like he planned. Nah. So when they did get divorced, she had nowhere to go. She couldn't go back home. لما حصل الطلاق ما استطاع ترجع إلى البيت، قد أبغضها الآن. لا, don't go tell your father-in-law everything your wife does. It's between me and you. It's between you. استرها, cover her, hide her faults. نعم، هذا هو الحليم. نعم.
والشغل يا شيخ، والشغل يعني الآن تتخرج وقالت تشتغل، يعني لا، ولا أنت ضم هذا وتشتغل. يعني أصبحنا الآن في ورطة يعني، صحيح.
نعم، ولكن يا أم علي سامحوني.
كان المرأة تجلس بالبيت، تنظف البيت، تضم الجهاز، تصلح لك أكل.
نعم.
هذا يعني تروح تقول له أودر لك همبرجر ولا حبة بيتزا من برا يعني.
عمنا علي يقول that the women now they want to go and work. Before the woman used to stay at home and be a housewife. وهذا خير، الناس أحسن. نعم. ولكن هو من الجانبين يا إخوة. نعم. It's from the men and the women النقائص. نعم. فما نستطيع نجلس ونلوم النساء. ما هم تبعا لنا، هن تبعا لنا. We can't just sit here and blame the women. لو قام الرجال حق القيام لانتظم الأمور. نعم. Everything will fall in line. لكن بعض الناس، أقول لكم شيء، تعرف من أفسد الأمور الزواج للجنسية. هذا خراب. يا لا إله إلا الله. فالمرأة تحس بالظلم كأنها بقرة من الأبقار. One of the worst things is to marry for the sake of citizenship. So the woman feels like that. He ain't marry me for me. He just married me for this paper. So she wants to get everything. You got a paper? I'm going to get the house. I'm going to get what I can get. هذا خراب. هذا فساد. لا تفعلوا هذا. أنا أبارك. إيش أنا أقول؟ أنا أبارك، أنا أزيد لفظا حرفا. لا. That's bad. To marry just for the sake of a passport of a jinsiyah. The woman, she feels like, well, I'm going to get my hair. My hair غبية. She's not slow. نعم. فلما نحن غيرنا النيات غيرنا نياتهم. When we change our niyat, they change their niyat. نعم يا آدم. نعم. The mahar when it's expensive كأنه السجن للمرأة. It's like it's a prison for her. She can never get out. Imagine somebody's mahar is $50,000, $80,000. يعني تفتح شركة بمثل هذا. Now, so the man, he's the zawj. He has a debt on him for $50,000. Listen, he don't even see his wife. He's like, the debt is so big, he can't even see his wife. The debt is so big, he just want to go and work. He wants to get that debt off of him. He can't sleep. Someone, the father comes to the house. متأخر. هذا كله نحن. هذا حقائق. The father-in-law coming to the house, knocking on the door. You got to pay up. You late. هذا ما يصلح. فلا من سيصلحها؟ The mayor, the governor, أو نحن؟ من سيصلحها؟ نحن. يعني أسس بيتك على الخير، لا تفتح هذا الباب. ولا يأخذ أحد في صدري شيء. أنا لك ناصح. أنا حبيبك. نعم. Nobody take nothing personal what I'm saying. نعم. لكن هو يفسد طعم الدنيا. يفسد العيش والملح. نعم. It makes that which is beautiful. هل تعرف شيء أجمل من الزواج؟ There's nothing more beautiful than the zawaj. But when you put in a debt, it changes the man's nazar. He has no time to look at his wife, and he has a debt that he has to pay. He has to work. And he's working amal. He's not working like he has a عنده شهادة وعنده دكتور وعنده خلفية. He's شغل شاقي. He's just working with this here. He has no experience. Just come in with the amal. He has عرق. He has to go to work. نعم. فأسأل الله أن يصلح أمورنا، الله يكرمنا بإصلاح أمورنا. وأول الإصلاح الاعتراف. نعم. The first thing to rectify a problem, you have to admit that it's a problem, that it's not good. الله يبارك فيكم، الله يجزيكم خير. نكتفي بهذا القدر. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت، أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.